Many Indian tribes still live in this vast area. One of them is the Kayapo Indians, who inhabit the eastern part of the Amazon lowland. I encourage you to subscribe to the channel. If there are 1,000 subscribers on the channel, you can expect that the videos will be published twice a week, not one as is currently the case. People from this community have been telling fascinating stories for centuries about the essence of the BEP kororoti. According to stories, a long time ago this creature arrived in a strange outfit resembling a modern astronaut's suit. The Kayapo still cultivate the memory of BEP kororoti, who brought them knowledge on various topics and had strange devices at his disposal. According to the Indians, one time there was a great roar in the mountains and a stone house ascended to earth. The inhabitants of the surrounding village flocked to this place and watched as a mysterious creature emerged from the shining house. The Kayapo was surprised by the appearance of this individual wearing a strange outfit covering him from head to toe. In his hand he held an ankop, which the Indians thought was a lightning strike weapon. All the inhabitants of the village, terrified, hid in the forest. After some time, however, men from a certain tribe gathered to protect the women and children and chase the strange creature away from the village. They gathered around the seized house and to fight the wicked newcomer. The Indians, however, were helpless. The spears and arrows had done no harm to the mysterious stranger. BEP kororoti aimed his weapons at the tree and stone and destroyed them without a trace. After such a demonstration of strength, the Indians realized that there was nothing they could do to him. BEP kororoti made a covenant with the Indians by speaking in their language. And his voice was like thunder. The tribe made him their ruler. According to the Indians, BEP kororoti was very wise and fair. He taught people to build houses, heal themselves. He even showed hunting and farming methods. He built a special house, a school where he passed his knowledge on to children. These schools remain to this day and are also found in neighboring tribes. Adults teach children to hunt and many other practical things. Interestingly, according to the myths of the Indians, BEP kororoti never ate or drank anything, and he gave all the prey to kajamas. Identical reports of strange creatures who did not eat or drink and had a voice like thunder can also be found in the novel about amnesia in the Sumerians. And the archangel Raphael behaved similarly in the Bible. BEP kororoti spent a lot of time among the Indians, after which he decided to leave the village. He took his strange kick weapon, cut a path through the woods with it, and headed for the mountains. The natives followed him and saw BEP kororoti enter the glittering house. Suddenly there was a terrible roar, and BEP kororoti rose and flew into the sky. Bishop Kororoti disappeared forever, but his image survived in the rituals of the Kayapo Indians. On the feast of the heavenly teacher, the Indians prepare the costume of the heavenly stranger, trying to reproduce it. Tearing away the heavy strands of the bast of trees, they create a strange outfit. It covers the face completely and has no openings for the eyes, mouth and nose. The whole thing resembles a one-piece suit very similar to modern astronaut costumes. According to the Indians, this was what their heavenly teacher looked like. The Kayapo put on such costumes, put a stick in their hand, symbolizing the kick weapon, and start ritual dances. The costumes were first described by ethnologist Carol Wandensteinen, who arrived in this place in the Amazon in 1884. Then, the same outfits were described by another ethnologist, Theodore, in 1909. The costumes were photographed for the first time in 1952. The older character Kayapo gladly shared the story of Bep Kororoti. Some of the Indians still await the return of their teacher. So here we have an interesting story in which there is both an account told from generation to generation by the Indians, as well as the image of a dressing creature surprisingly similar to the astronaut's outfit. Was Bep Kororoti just a myth, a friendly tale that the Indians made up one night? Or was it actually an extraterrestrial presence long ago? It is difficult to find an unambiguous answer. Although when analyzing the stories and the outfit it is not difficult to try to say that in fact Bep Kororoti could have been a visitor from outer space. If this was really the case, then perhaps in other parts of the world over the centuries such contacts also took place. We will look for answers in the next episodes of Space Stories.